Hey, wrestling fans. So, WrestleMania 30 has finished, and all I gotta say is, wow, wow, wow. What a pay-per-view. I'm not gonna give a traditional review of the show. I'm not gonna go over every match because honestly, only three things on this card stood out for me, and that's what I want to talk about. So, I went to the last five WrestleManias, and I didn't go this year due to certain reasons, and I'm just really upset that I wasn't there live to see this because out of my whole WrestleMania 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, nothing compared to WrestleMania 30. Now, I was privileged to see both Undertaker and Shawn Michaels matches, WrestleMania 25 and 26, live, and that was amazing. But the card itself for both of those pay-per-views sucked. And I didn't care less about Rock and Cena. So 27, 28, and 29 was garbage to me. But this pay-per-view had things on this card that I liked and others that made me scratch my head. So I gotta talk about Cesaro. I am a huge Cesaro mark. Been a Claudio Castagnoli fan ever since his ROH and Chikara days. I've been following him. My phone is blowing up, by the way. I've been following his career for a very long time, and I've been very vocal about him. This guy became a star tonight. The push is on. He finally broke away from the Real Americans. They lost the Fatal 4-Way match. He turned on Cesaro, or he turned on Swagger after Swagger tried to turn on him first. Done. He entered the Battle Royal. I didn't think he was going to be in the Battle Royal because I thought Alexander Rusev would be in the Battle Royal and win. He wasn't even in the Battle Royal. Once Cesaro was in the Battle Royal and I saw that, I'm like, you know what? He's going to fucking win this. And sure enough, he did. He picked up the Big Show, scary, raw strength from Cesaro. I mean, it's amazing. And I hope tomorrow night on Raw, he gets a huge ovation from the crowd. It's only the sky's the limit for him. I hope they do him justice. So I'm so happy Cesaro got his WrestleMania moment. Now, gotta talk about Daniel Bryan. I knew Daniel Bryan and Triple H would have a phenomenal match. They had a great opener. I didn't think it would be the opener of the card, but sure enough, it was, and they beat the hell out of each other. Great psychology in this match. And Daniel Bryan went over as expected. Then we get the main event, and wow, it was a brutal clusterfuck. I mean, it was brutal. These guys took some major hits. Daniel Bryan overcame the odds, and it was very predictable that he was going to win the title, and he did, and he got his WrestleMania moment, and it was phenomenal to see. I can only imagine how it was to be there live for it. Those guys, all my friends that went, lucky, lucky, lucky son of a bitches. But you know what? Daniel Bryan got his moment. And you know what? It's been a damn long time coming. Gotta mention real quick, Bray Wyatt and Cena. Now, I said I was going to be three things, but really it's four. Of course, I wanted Bray Wyatt to go over, but he didn't. But you know what? The match was phenomenal. He did his thing, the mind games, the ring psychology, everything about that match was great. And even if he lost, he still went over big with the crowd and with fans in general. I mean, it was amazing. And to see Cena act so weird in a match, like he was like hesitant and scared, and he was fighting himself in a sense. I've never seen Cena like that. So it was really good to see. They matched very well. I hope it wasn't a one-match feud. I think they're going to continue with some more, and hopefully Bray Wyatt will go over against Cena. But you know what? He made his mark. I mean, to me, the theme of this pay-per-view was the future of WWE stars were being made. Cesaro, Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan, they're going to lead the company into the next era. And that's exactly what happened tonight. So we got to talk about the elephant in the room. The big shocker of the wrestling world. I don't think nothing will top this for a very long time. That's Undertaker losing his streak. The streak is over. I repeat, the streak is over. And he lost to Brock Lesnar. Now, honestly, the match was really bad. The crowd was dead for most of the part. I think people just didn't want to invest in it because they figured, oh, the streak is not at risk. Who cares? And that's what I kept thinking. I'm writing on Twitter thinking, who cares about the Undertaker streak? Because he's never going to lose. He's never going to fucking lose. And sure enough, he fucking lost. Now, honestly, I think, this is my personal opinion, I think he got hurt in the match. If you notice, he was not the same at all. He could barely get up. He could barely move. He was off. I think he hurt himself. Now, I don't know how, but he definitely hurt himself. And I think midway in the match, he probably told himself, you know what? I can't do this no more. I'm done. My body has given up on me. I'm done. I don't think even Brock knew he was going to go over. He gives Undertaker an F5 for the third time, and Undertaker doesn't kick out. And there, the shock of the century. The crowd doesn't know how to react. Brock Lesnar's music didn't come on right away. The referee looked shocked. Brock looked shocked. Paul Heyman looked shocked. It was just dead silence. No one knew how to react. Now, I did question when they showed on the teleprompter, the board basically said 21-1. So you would think if they weren't planning for that, how would they have like the one already there unless they did it real quick? But to me, honestly, I do feel Undertaker changed his match midway. He got hurt, I feel, and he just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm done, I'm going to go out. Now, if that's the case, if that really did happen that way, then I think it's a poor decision on Undertaker's part because you would think you want to go out with a bang, go out with a phenomenal match. If that was his last match, then that's it. That's a horrible way to go out. It was a horrible way to lose. And if the rumors are true and they did get Sting, and let's say Sting comes on Raw tomorrow, it's going to be all for nothing. It's going to be for what? Undertaker lost at WrestleMania. He only fights once a year at WrestleMania. So what is Undertaker good for now? His streak is over. The mystique of that is all over. What is Undertaker good for now? So Raw is going to be good tomorrow. A lot of questions got to be answered. It's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait to watch. But wow, this WrestleMania was an uphill of emotions, up and down emotions. I mean, it's crazy. And the streak ending is going to be talked about for many, many years. People are going to debate what happened. The dirt sheets are going to be trying to find the scoop on what happened. Everyone's dying to hear the backstage story of this shit because it is just crazy that this happened. So WrestleMania 30 is in the books. And you know what? Wow. Just wow. So wrestling fans, let me know what you all think because I know everyone's got a big opinion about what happened tonight. Talk to you guys later.